So, okay, so now let me ask you as we move forward for people like ourselves who are going into second marriages. So they have had their first marriage, it didn't work, right? Because clearly a divorce means the marriage didn't work. Whether it was amicable or not, it didn't work. And now going into a second marriage. What is your advice to those couples, and particularly the men?
The only thing you can control is you. And what I mean by that is that the no disrespect rule. I would say men in general adopt that rule moving forward, whether it's just smashing on a chick or for your future wife.
Well, Kadar's got some great questions. How do you explain your needs without mansplaining? So I'm going to answer first.
I want to see if you can do a good job at answering this.
I hope I
I'm a little
can.
skeptical. So go ahead.
You're skeptical that I can answer it?
Women love to think they can answer that, but I'll pick that up.
Excuse me?
Women love to think that they can answer that. But sure, go ahead.
You have no faith.
No, I mean, but they don't.
You have little faith.
Yes, you do pick up on quite a few things.
But here's the thing. Women are the ones who say that you're mansplaining, right? Like, it's a woman term. Like, mansplaining is, you're mansplaining. That's why I said, let me tackle it first and let's see how I do. So, first of all, I'm not a big believer in mansplaining, right? I think at the end of the day, a man is communicating as effectively as he knows how. Let's start with that, right? You're communicating to me and answering my questions to me the best way you know how to do so. And so I don't actually, the term mansplaining has always bothered me because I'm like, how else is a man supposed to explain? Now, being condescending and patronizing is very different.
Very different.
Are you explaining with condescension and patronizing? Now, if you're talking to me as if I'm a complete idiot and have, like, I don't know anything, now I'm going to get upset by that. But if you're explaining to me in the best way you know how to explain the situation, then I'm perfectly fine with that.
That's fairly onto it. You're in the ballpark.
Thanks, babe.
Mansplaining comes up is when I am trying to express something to you that you seem to be unwilling or unable to accept. Some words just don't translate from this language to this one.
Correct.
You know what I mean? French
We
and
do
German.
speak very differently.
French and German. There's some words that just get lost in translation. All you can do is try to make an approximation.
Correct.
You know, we're not going to get into it, but we kind of had a situation similar the other night where that was me mansplaining.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it was also me putting you in my shoes the best that I can.
Correct.
Because y'all have a hard time walking in our shoes.
I won't disagree, because the problem is we say we want our men to tell us the truth, but we can't handle the truth in the way that they want to give. We want our men to give us the truth in the way our girlfriends do. So Sorlin Sage, our sponsor is on, and she said, this is the definition of mansplaining. The explanation of something by a man, typically to a woman, in a manner regarding as condescending or patronizing, which is exactly what I just said. Mm-hmm. If you're being condescending or patronizing, I'm not a
that's like being misogynist.
Yeah, well,
that term is so overused
it's
right
really
now.
sexist,
you know
and not
saying?
misogyny.
Right. Most guys are caught to being sexist.
Yeah, misogynistic, most men are not.